Welcome back, denizens of the Omniverse. Today, we're going to be diving into episode 11 of season 1 of Gravity Falls. Last week's episode almost slayed me. It almost finished me. You know, if we want to go back to some of the video game fighting puns, it was so good. It hurt at times, man. That was like made for me on so many levels. I absolutely loved it. And I've been enjoying the absolute shit out of this show, and I'm so happy every time I sit down to record one of these. It's a lot of fun, and I can't wait to see what we get into next. So let's get ready to hop in. If you want to see the full-length reaction, or if you want to get early access, or submit your own comments, questions, or fun facts for me to read at the end of these videos, you can do all that over on Patreon. Over there, you get the full links for all the other shows and movies we cover on the channel. You also get to suggest and vote on movies to react to each month. It's just a great way to support the channel, help us do things we do for here. But at the end of the day, I really appreciate if you enjoy this reaction. To at least leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if you're not already, because it really helps these videos out. With that all said and out of the way, let's go ahead and hop into episode 11, Little Dipper. Here we go.
Zombie attack?
Oh!
Never works. They don't take
Gideon right out of the jump.
demon caterpillars.
Oh!
Trap! There must be a perfect way to exact vengeance on the Pines family.
Ah, so he's got creatures in his as well.
It's perfect.
What is he after?
Welcome to a world of mystery.
Stan Pines.
The tax collector, you found me.
Smoke bombs! Oh my god! What all is he into?
I'm from the Winning House Coupon Savers Contest. And you are our big winner!
Oh. Well, yeah. Saving money?
One and only dream, which was to possess money, has come true.
You literally have a giant sack full of money, dude.
Just sign here for the money.
You bet.
Ha! Stanford, you fool! You just sent
Oh!
over the mystery shack to whittle
Oh! I mean, that can't be legal, right? You know, the false pretense, I mean, to be fair, it's literally his fault he didn't read what he was signing. Just masked it all in this whole, here, buddy, you just won all this money. Now, give me your stuff. That's honestly, that is the perfect trap for him. But I love that his immediate thought, seeing a guy at his doorstep in a suit, was the tax collectors, and he had a fucking go bag ready to go in a secret compartment right behind his chair, which was full of money. I mean, it was like pouring out of it. I mean, like what? Just a couple episodes ago, he literally had money pouring out of his sleeves. I mean, clearly he's doing pretty well, all things considered, despite how the shack is holding up, and God knows what other operations he's got. We still haven't followed up on the staircase thing. Anyway, Gideon's back, and he has now had the mystery shack signed over to him. Well played, little Gideon. Well played? What the fuck just happened with my brain right there, dude? Well played, Gideon. Well played. Here. I'm just like, it's late. It's almost 3 in the morning right now. Well played, Gideon. Well played.
I want to take another look there.
The shack is hereby signed over to... Suck a lemon, little man!
Oh, shit! He saw right through it.
I am not a threat to be taken lightly! Come here, hon. I need your arms. I'll get you, Stanford Pine.
Yeah, because that's intimidating.
Want to see what else is on TV?
Yeah, okay.
They could not care less. Damn, dude. Okay, well, shit. I actually thought that would have worked, too. I'm kind of surprised that it didn't, to be honest.
Well, guys, it's Black Space 9.
It's a pawn. That's not your color. And stop stealing the tiny horses.
They like it better in here, don't you, babies?
Oh, that was not her VA doing that. I refuse to believe it.
You pass me that brain in the jar? The lady one?
I got it.
Wait, what? How do you know the difference?
They're
It's
the
just
same
a
height.
brain.
We've always been.
Better check again, dude.
Oh, she is taller.
Yep, she's got exactly 1 millimeter on you.
What?
This millimeter is just the beginning. I'm evolving into the superior sibling. Bigger, stronger.
Like some kind of alpha twin.
Oh my god.
Come on, guys. Nobody even uses millimeters. It only makes you taller than me in Canada.
And in real life, sorry. I mean, it's still taller in inches, bro.
Show me the object of ridicule.
I'm taller than Dipper.
By 1 millimeter.
Hey, don't get short with your sister.
Nice.
I don't think little of him.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
And he's short.
Oh, we really ran out already. Aww.
No,
It's
I didn't mean
okay.
Dipper will forget. He's got a 3, 2, 1 short-term
Short-term
memory.
It's okay. It's okay. Be proud, little short king. Be proud.
Ugh, stupid Mabel. I'm not short.
You're also 12, dude.
Oh, come on. There's gotta be some way to get taller. Legends of miniature buffalo and
Height
giant
altering.
squirrels have led me to believe there are height-altering properties hidden deep within the forest.
Dude, right out the gate in this episode, Gideon's journal, his, maybe it's because we're actually officially past the halfway point of the season, but we're coming back to that. A little bit of the mystery of Gravity Falls, or at least a little bit, because we had kind of taken a step back from the journal a little bit. Well, no. To be fair, it did come up in the president episode because he had heard of him, I think, in the book, in the journal. So it just hasn't played a huge part. Is basically the gist of what I'm saying at the moment, and we're coming back to it. Oh God. Oh God, imagine if he like cracked his skull on one of those crystals. Yo, whoa. Well, we found tiny things here.
Huh? Is that mountain lion tiny or just far away in perspective?
Yes. Oh, yo. Well, what the hell?
It still hurts, but less.
Yeah, that's how that works. Yo. Oh! Ha! Dude, let's go! So do you just have to shine any light through one of these things and it works, or... Oh.
Smaller?
Oh God. That is dangerous. What am I saying? We literally were time traveling just an episode or so ago. What am I saying about could that be dangerous?
Holy hot sauce! You've grown an extra millimeter.
What?
Wow, he used it just enough to get the edge back on her.
I'm gonna be taller in the end. It's science, Dipper.
What? But we're the same height now.
Alpha twin!
It does not
Oh, yeah?
change her
Something tells me
attitude
I've
at
got
all.
another growth spurt coming on right now.
He's so petty, so insecure.
What happened?
You know, puberty and stuff.
This is some kind of magic-y thing, isn't it? Was it a
Wow,
wizard or
damn,
something?
she caught
There's
him
a wizard in
already.
this closet, isn't there?
There's a wizard in this closet, isn't there?
You're telling me that if I open this door right now,
Fine, open it.
Go for it.
an invisible wizard.
Oh,
You.
Oh, howdy,
oh
Stanford.
well, guess who's back?
This
Back
jar have
again.
1,000 cursed Egyptian super termites. Hand over the deed to your property, or I'll smash this jar with a bat, and they'll devour this shack with you inside.
Hey, what's that?
Huh?
Hey, Seuss, get in here. I want to take pictures of this.
Your family has a weak spot, and I'm gonna find it. Ah, my hair!
The Wizarium! Wizard!
It's not a wizard. I grew myself using this magic flashlight.
Oh, he just straight up admitted it.
I'll be back for you later.
Oh no. Oh no. Ah! Whoa, wait, what?
Normal hand karate chop!
Hey!
How does it just do body parts? I guess it's whatever is in the beam.
Hey, give it back!
Oh my god. Dude, imagine playing Spotlight with this thing. Oh no, please don't give me Giant Gideon. Or, oh no! Please turn it on, please turn it on, please turn it on, please turn it on.
Flashlight that can grow and shrink things.
Really?
Mabel! No! God damn it. Son of a bitch. Little Gideon is now still the same Gideon. Now they're little pines.
Say there, son, what's in the jar?
That's my little secret.
Oh!
Mother.
Oh, wait. What the f... Is she okay? What the hell?
What are you gonna do with us?
Why, Mabel, I wouldn't hurt a hair on your itty-bitty head. If you agree to be my queen.
We live in a democracy, and never! I will fight you until the day I call me koalas!
Oh my god. No! If the fun dip or the smile dip is any indication, we don't want her around candy, especially when you make the candy the size of her. Oh my god, imagine if you just chucked her in a bag of that shit right now. What would we be dealing with? What reality would she transcend into? I doubt that would happen, but I need that to happen. I need to see that.
Read about it somewhere.
Oh, he knows.
Lean closer and I'll tell you.
Well, don't mind if I...
Well played. Well played. Why does he even just have that on his desk anyway?
Steal yourself, Gideon. You can use them.
I mean, he could.
You can use them.
He creeps me out, dude.
We're gonna make a fortune. My ear's always been this big.
What is he doing?
One day.
No.
Listen to me very closely. I have your niece and nephew. Hand over the deed to the Mystery Shack right now, or Grey Harbor will fall them.
They're fine. I saw them playing in the yard minutes ago.
I will text you a photo.
Text me a photo? Now you're not even speaking English.
Oh my god, Stan. Oh my god. What were you going to text with? Certainly not that phone. Oh god, he's losing it.
Don't need ransom. I have this. I'll shrink Stan and take the shack for myself.
I mean, that's kind of what I was expecting to begin with.
Gideon! The ice cream truck is here.
Oh, come in.
Finally, something that actually activates.
Guard them, cheekums.
I wouldn't trust a guinea pig to guard anything. Anyway, that was like the first time we saw him act like an actual child.
How are we gonna do this? Gideon's got
Hello?
magic and like a zillion inches on us. On the bright side, at least we're finally the same height again.
Actually...
Oh my god, there's still... Yep, she's still taller.
Oh, how did this happen?
I guess it's another mystery.
Watch it end up being she's been stuffing like her shoes or something like that, or she got different shoes.
To freedom! Oh, you're just a big old dummy dumb.
I mean, yeah.
I have a plan.
Or did they just weave that all out of strands of hair? Make do with what you got.
Claim me!
Oh my...
I'd love to, Sugar Pie, but I have a heck of a lot of cars to sell. I do.
No, don't tickle me! No!
Oh, we found a weak... Oh god, that's why.
Look at me. What have I told you?
Tickling is no laughing matter.
There we go.
Do you still need a ride?
I'll just take the bus!
Okay, now I know why the mother is so...
Just keep backing it. Just keep backing
Yeah. Oh my god. I feel so bad for her. God, imagine how much of a tear he probably was when he still had his gemstone. Wait, how in the world did they get up there?
I'm gonna annihilate my arch enemy's entire family. Oh, okay. Yay!
Do I need to call the police?
Oh, flying discount dollar. If only you could fly us back to the mystery shack.
Maybe it can.
Dipper, this is... And they die. This is how they die. Why would you do that?
Down there!
This is thankfully working, but this could have just sent them into like the stratosphere, or as high as this would have floated away to.
We're just in time.
God, that scared the
how are we
shit
gonna
out of me.
stop 'em?
Oh no.
Shoot!
Wait, I wonder if that's the one dude's wife.
For you, Stanford!
I'm
Uh-oh.
sorry, gummy friend.
It's for the greater good.
You decapitated it. Why are you apologizing now? You already consumed everything but its head.
Woo! Wooey!
Quick, get in front and I'll regrow you.
Okay, wait. You're gonna grow us back to equal height, right?
This is not the time.
Why are you acting so weird? Why can't you just accept that I'm a little bit taller than you?
Oh, I'm acting weird?
You
You're the
are
one who
acting
keeps
weird.
calling me names and stuff.
That's valid.
Don't say it.
Little dip.
Shit. We lost our opportunity.
The shack is mine, Stanford Pines!
It was Sue's. It was Sue's. It was Sue's though. He was the one wearing it
I
last.
finally got the best
He-
of...
Yep, you fool!
Tell me where Stan is!
Never. You'll never find Stan. On the second door to the left, down the hall. Guess I kind of soused that one up.
Hmm.
I'm the guy who put together that shrinking device. I guess it's just... You kept teasing me, Mabel, like all day. What was that all about?
Just that you're better at me at like everything. And you always rub it in my face. Chess,
Aw.
checkers, ping pong.
What the hell was that last thing? What is croquette? Croquet?
Oh, man, now I feel like a big jerk.
Don't you mean a little jerk?
Mm. Aww. Healing.
Are we cool?
We're cool.
Am I cool?
Mhm.
You're cool, Sue.
Dude, I got a little misty there.
Stanford!
Oh, hi, Gideon.
Oh.
I've been looking for someone to try out my new mirror maze. Then again, you're an idiot. That's the end of the sentence. Try and find me, twerp.
I love Stan.
Let's get that flashlight before Gideon gets Stan.
Honestly, I wouldn't be all that concerned about Stan, to be honest. I think somehow he'll luck
His
out.
hair's so shiny.
I mean, that's
Don't
probably
look directly at it.
This neck is really
what?
squishy.
What?
Hey,
Okay.
look. I'm making fat angels. Tell my story.
I was gonna say it's likely. Oh, hey, that works out.
Thought you could get away from me, eh, corn chip?
Ew. Oh, Seuss, no. Anyway, the sparkliness in his hair is probably just the hairspray, crystals or crystallizing. Oh my goodness.
Hey, watch the merchandise.
Well, that's one way to do it. I mean, this is honestly a terrible mirror maze. You can't have a mirror maze with frames around the mirrors. It breaks the entire point.
Stan is doomed.
Not completely doomed. To his armpit.
Tickle! Tickle him! Tickle him!
Finally, after all these years, after every humiliation, your business, your family, everything.
It's insane to me that he's got beef with a 10-year-old. It's insane. I mean, this 10-year-old is equally insane. With the wealth and the attention and all that comes this power, but it is still hilarious. It's just one of those things about the show that's just a little batshit crazy and that's in a show that's got a bunch of those types of things that are actually crazy. But this is like, I don't know. I don't know why I'm making such a big deal out of this. I just think it's funny that this old as fuck dude has a beef with a 10-year-old. And this 10-year-old's biggest nemesis is this old dude. Not even his own grandfather, not his own family or anything, just some other old guy who operates a business in the same town that he lives in. Wild to me. Why fixate on him? I don't know. Whatever. It's funny.
They gonna finally be mine. You have no one to protect you now. Prepare for the wrath of Gideon Glee. Gideon Glee.
Oh.
I don't even know how to respond to this.
Fair.
Look, kid, I think this rivalry thing is getting to you. I understand. I mean, I'm a formidable foe. What can I say?
No.
Oh my God. Yeah, just
over the carpet. There we go. Around the end table and out the door.
Oh.
Freak show.
Yep.
After you.
It's okay. You can go first if you want. Whoa!
Aw. Growth.
Hey, you let me keep my extra millimeter.
You earned it.
Aw, thanks,
Aww.
little brother.
Stop it.
Well, I guess we should destroy this thing. You know, so it doesn't fall into the wrong hands and junk.
Seems like the smart thing to do.
I mean, it's not like there's an entire, like, grove of these things.
There you dudes are. I've been trying to get your attention.
It's okay.
Lots of
We can
glue.
fix it. I mean, you could also just literally go get another one.
You'll get your revenge one of these days.
No! It's not just about revenge. I want that shack, the physical building,
Why?
because it holds a secret you couldn't possibly imagine.
Sweetie, you want some ice cream?
Did you pick out all the nuts?
Mm-hmm.
Why on? Well, the-
more?
Why were there nuts in it?
Mr. Pines, I'm from the Winning House Coupon Saver.
Oh, watch this one be real, and he immediately like.
I guess we'll have to give the prize to our runner-up winner, Fiddleford H. McGucket.
Are you serious?
It's my dream come true!
Cross this town off our list.
Yeah. Don't worry about it. Just never come here again. Probably save yourself some time. But damn, yeah, because of what Gideon did, he didn't believe it this time around. That's interesting. That's funny. That's a good payoff or revisitation of a previous little gag. Stan, you don't know what you did. It's okay. And then he's sitting there just eating that check for $10 million. But yeah, this obsession Gideon's had with Stan, obviously it predates these, like Mabel and Dipper coming to Gravity Falls at all. They've had a long-standing rivalry. I am curious what started it. Maybe it's always been about getting the shack or just putting him out of business so that maybe it has to shut down. I mean, it's his house too. He lives there. So I don't know. And how does he know about whatever secrets? I assume the basement, like behind the vending machine that we saw in the first episode, that's what he's talking about, whatever is down there. But what is down there? And how did he find out about it? Is it something in his journal? And Gideon also knew, or at least assumed or presumed as much from, what they've been doing, what they've been interacting with or whatever, that Dipper may have learned it from a journal as well. He kind of put that together in this, because he was like, we're working off of similar information. And even his book had information on things that we've seen, like the zombies and some of the other creatures or items. So it's not just artifacts. Like, are they copies? I assumed that they were like different volumes, like that each book would have a different wealth of information or a different type of information. Maybe they're copies of the same journal, or maybe there's just some crossover, some similar things that they both share. I don't really know. It's a good question. And I know somebody somebody from Patreon asked about who I think has the #1 journal. I mean, I think it's Stan, and maybe that's what he's after. That's what he's looking for. Maybe it's something else. I have no idea. But he wants to usurp Stan purely so he can get the shack. and whatever the shack is either built around, built on top of, or houses. All that macro stuff aside, it was fun finally seeing him come back. You know, we saw him in the president episode, like the Heritage Day thing that they did. He's just kind of walking by, threw some tomatoes at Stan while he was locked up, and that was it. And I was like, okay, I figured the next time we'd see him, he would have like a plan. And well, here we go. He got set into motion here, reinvigorated, and actually getting to expand upon his home life, getting to see what his dad does when it's not doing Gideon's show, seeing his mother here constantly just stressing the fuck out. It does not seem like she gets any kind of rest whatsoever. She's seemingly terrified, and probably because of his tantrums. You know, he's wrecking stuff left and right, throwing his little fits, and she's just like, just focus on cleaning. He's a little terror. God, I feel so bad for her. That was her first time seeing her, and I'm just so like, woman, get out of here. And then, like, again, like the show does really, really well is buried within, obviously, the crazy shenanigans that we get ourselves into. It's just these fun, wholesome little lessons, these little adventures, these personal stories with the characters, these moments of realization and growth, literal growth in this one. Because Mabel, you know, just because they're twins or whatever doesn't mean they're going to be exactly the same. Just because you're born at the same time, you don't always look the same, and you don't always evolve at the same rate. You know, she managed to hit a growth spurt sooner than him, and who's to say that he doesn't hit like a bigger one down the road, you know? But he took it to heart. He took it, honestly, it was like he felt inferior, and especially because she started making fun of him. But then I like the way that we kind of delved into that, because she's felt kind of insecure about how good he is about everything. Like, she just takes things as they go. She's such a free spirit. She doesn't really take much of anything super seriously. Dipper, quite the opposite, very much so takes things too seriously. You know, when they're playing chess or when they're playing any other kind of game or whatever, he's like in it to play the game, to win. And she's just there to have fun, to hang out with her brother and just, again, have fun. As much as she puts that front on, she does feel a little insecure about it. She's just like, well, you're just so good at all these other things. I just, you know, I got this going for me. So I don't know. I felt good. And I just wanted to kind of rub it in your face a little bit, because he gloats. He parades his successes. He's a little selfish at times. Maybe not selfish. Maybe that's not the right word, but he's very in his own head, in his own bubble, thinking about himself and the things that he wants and all that kind of stuff. Sometimes that he forgoes the desires of everybody else around him, namely, I think, her. I think that was pretty apparent in the time travel episode with Waddles and all of that. In the end, though, that worked out. I think one part of the reason, too, that he really tries so hard is because he does have such deep-rooted insecurities. And I think we saw a little bit of that in the Double Dipper episode as well, and a couple of other times all throughout this. He wants to really prove himself. He wants to be taken seriously. He wants to grow up. He wants to be seen as more mature than he is. He's very much so concerned about what other people think about him, as well as what he thinks of himself. So I think when he does get into these situations where he's playing a game or whatever, like, he takes it to heart. It's almost, honestly, to a lesser degree, it's almost kind of a similar situation, though in not such an egregious way, as, you know, something he might kind of have in common with Gideon, as disgusting as that might be to say. The vanity that comes with that, or the need to elevate oneself or be taken seriously or be the one in control or in charge or whatever, the one on top. They've made enemies with him too. Obviously his target is on their grunkle, oddly enough, which is kind of funny. Again, the fact that a 10-year-old's got such a strong beef with him, but as we've kind of learned now, maybe it's always been about what he's been after and not so much Stan. Stan's just kind of in the way, maybe, of what he's after or wants. Oh, yeah, and I wanted to go back to the Dipper thing. And after understanding that and realize that he kind of always puts Mabel down, and while she maybe doesn't always let that be seen or known, it stacks up, man. Sometimes even if you don't take things too seriously, if you hear things enough, it can start to, you know, you always have a breaking point. And sometimes other days are more sensitive than others. So like maybe this was just one of those days where it just started to hit and she decided to take some shots back. When she actually had something going for her, she could hold over his, well, hold over his head because she's taller. He just, again, like he recoils, he riposts so intently or so intensely as a reaction because of his insecurities, and goes out here and looks into the book for a magical excuse to get around this, and then finds these crystals, this magical little grove where, again, just any light source hits one of these stones, and depending on which beam is refracted out of it, it'll either grow or shrink them. And we just have animals oscillating throughout that whole little grove, which is quite wild. And those are still there. There's still a entire grove of those things that he could always revisit or go back to. And I wonder if they'll come back into play again, or if it's going to be a one-off thing like some of the other creatures we've seen. And again, I'm just assuming they're one-off. I don't know if we're going to revisit the gnomes. I don't know if we're going to revisit the Loch Ness monster. I forgot what it was called, or any of these other things, or what. Gideon's he's been our only recurring, well, him and Pacifica, our only recurring villains. If you even want to call Pacifica one, she's just kind of a brat. He's actually a nemesis right now. I don't know. I'm curious to see where that goes. But all that's to say, though, is I like how at the end of this, like, Dipper became self-aware, understood her feelings, and was able to understand what he's kind of been doing wrong in this and what he's been a little blind to at this point, and was actually okay with letting her be taller by the end of it. Once he kind of understood what he was doing and what this meant to her, it was a nice little moment of growth. There's been a lot of that in this season. There's been a lot of growth with him as a character, going through a lot of different experiences here, just in the few episodes that we've seen. He seems to be the one getting the most life lessons out of the show so far. I think way more so than Mabel at the end of the day. I find that kind of interesting, actually. I don't really think about that until just now. Let's see. Is there anything else I wanted to kind of touch upon? I think that's like the gist of it. Let's check Patreon, see what we got, because I know we had 2 comments today. So let's check this out. Let's see. Leonard Snart, what do you think of the triangle thing we see at the opening? Well, the triangle thing, that's Bill Cipher, I think is his name. I've talked about him before. Again, I only know of him in design alone. I mean, it seems to be a depiction of him, or a glyph or a graph, maybe something from the journal itself. The things I've seen in passing before we ever started the show, like, I think he's some kind of magical entity. To what degree, to what extent, I have no idea. I just know him by name and by design. I don't really know what he's after, his goals are, his shtick, personality, none of that. I could be completely wrong about any of the things I just said. That's all I know. So outside of what do I think, and maybe, well, okay, now that we brought this topic on board, could he be imprisoned under the house? Could that be what he's after? Or maybe he's just after the journal. Is he like sealed away, or is he out in the world? I don't know. These are questions I'm sure we'll find out eventually. We haven't run into him yet. We saw like a visage of him in the last episode on a video game. We haven't actually seen him at all, or I haven't seen at least anything that alludes to who or what he is up until this point. Is he the one that wrote the journals, or is the journals written by somebody else? I don't know, man. That's, again, like the basement, it's just a mystery, and all I can do is speculate right now. Let's see. Then we have Alter Vex, who asks, now that you're halfway through the first season, do you have any theories regarding Grunkle Stan and the vending machine from episode 1? Well, yeah, I guess we just kind of talked about it right now. I presume, again, like we saw the metal trees that house the journal that Dipper found. Well, no, it wasn't in the tree. They found a radio in the tree. I forget. It's been a minute. I can't remember which was where. I can't remember. Was the journal in the ground? Was it in that grave, or was it in the hollowed out tree? I can't remember. Let me know. Remind me. Obviously, we've got that. We know they're numbered. We know where 2 is. We know where 3 is. We don't know where 1 is. This idea of, the triangle thing is also something that's still on the table. And I know that's associated with the show. It's one of those things, obviously, just living in pop culture, I've not avoided. Just like with recognizing some of the other character designs. Like, I was like, oh, they're clearly from Gravity Falls. It's one of those things you kind of can't escape because of how popular this show is. I've seen things like at conventions and then just in passing and stuff on the internet. Again, like I said, when I was answering Leonard's comment, we haven't seen him at all. So I'm wondering if one of 2 things is happening here. If why we haven't seen him is if maybe he's sealed away, maybe he's a secret secret of Gravity Falls that has not been unlocked yet. Maybe Stan has him sealed away. Maybe Stan doesn't even know. Maybe the house just happened to have been built on it. Then if that's the case though, why would he have a secret passageway at all? Well, then again, to be fair, he literally had a secret compartment right behind his recliner full of money and whatnot. So it could be a multitude of other things. Is it connected to the tree with the radio that they found? Is he monitoring things? Is he here under a guise that we're not aware of? I mean, when we went to that flashback, no, it wasn't even a flashback. When we were time traveling, we went there to where this first, where we saw Stan at that cabin for the first time. It looked like there was some other kind of equipment laying around. So who knows? Maybe he's here for some kind of research, or maybe he's here guarding something, or maybe it's simply he's got the book. But he seems, I mean, it could be just an illusion, because he seems pretty oblivious or skeptical, or what's the word I'm looking for? He disregards a lot of the stuff the kids talk about. And that could be either because he actually doesn't believe in any of it, and he sells all of this stuff as hooey, trying to like scam people, or it's a front to cover up what's actually going on here. One thing I do know, I forgot about this until just now. I saw this in a comment on Owl House, I think, is that Stan was one of Ida's exes. Obviously, this came before the Owl House even existed, so I don't expect that to get referenced in this. But I wonder if that is the case. I would be shocked if he never knew she was a witch. I would have to imagine if we leverage that, and I could be cheating because I watched these out of order, and I didn't know that going into it. I wanted to go into the Owl House first just out of personal interest, but it turns out maybe I'm not going to say maybe I spoiled something for myself there, but I could maybe leverage that. But also, who knows? I don't know. She's not also great at hiding any of it. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm going to go with it's either this Bill dude or it's the book or something else. We don't know yet. Who knows? We really have a multitude of possibilities that it could be. And there's probably a wealth of them. Knowing Gravity Falls and all this stuff that's going on, all things it hides, it could be fucking anything, man. And also, like we saw the cipher on the first episode saying Stan is not what he seems is also a pretty interesting thing to kind of bring into question. Because again, that's something I keep forgetting about, because like with the basement, we haven't really touched on that since episode 1. I forgot about that completely until just now talking about Stan and what he might be actually hiding, which also prompts another thing that came up, because I've been trying to get better about posting shorts and stuff like that. And I did post one, which was Mabel tripping balls. And a lot of people had pointed out, and I think some people even in the comments on the video pointed out that sometimes there's backwards messages hidden throughout. And some of the gibberish the dog said was actually not gibberish, it was just backwards. And it was trying to tell her she must distrust Grunkle. So yeah, that's another thing I forgot about. Oh yeah, shit, the cipher. What is it for Little Dipper? Little Dipper is the invisible wizard is watching. I love that. I wonder if like there's some things that kind of like play into little like in gags for the episode or little references or callbacks and stuff like that. It would be wild if she turned out to be right. If there actually was an invisible wizard hiding in his closet. Imagine. That would be, well, I mean, honestly, it would be really freaking creepy because it is a kid's closet. You either call the Popo, the Wizard Popo. But thanks guys for the questions. I really appreciate it. And that's all I got for right now. So I'm going to go ahead and pass it off to you. Sound off the comments. Let me know your thoughts down below. We'll carry the conversation after the video. Hope you enjoyed the reaction. If it did, leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if you're not already. Remember, if you want to see the full length reaction, as always, or if you will get early access or submit your own comments, questions, or fun facts for you to read at the end of these videos, you can do that over there as well. And speaking of before we go, I want to shout out Angela Burr, Adriana Melee, and Lily Chan Sun. Thank you guys so much for coming save us here on the channel, helping sponsor and support some of the rescues that we've been taking care of here at the office. You guys have been a tremendous help. We got them scheduled to get fixed. Was it be in what, 2 weeks? The 3 kittens that we got right now. Got a potential seeker or owner for one of them at least. You guys have been a tremendous help with all of that. Really appreciate it. And of course, as always, I want to give a huge special thank you to all of our channel legends. Thank you guys so much for all your additional support. And of course, everybody else over on Patreon and you guys here on YouTube, because without you guys, we wouldn't even be here. But thank you guys so much. And that's it for this video. And I will see you all in the next one. Take care, everybody.